It's Week 18 of the 2031 season, and we'll see the Cowboys. Burner at wide receiver. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Cowboys and the Falcons, next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some... Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Receiver in motion going left. Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up. They are throwing it again. He brings it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
To throw it on 1st down. Hits his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Cut near the goal line. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Falcons get it down to a single point. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Fox now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They go play action on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Throwing from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zayvon Collins in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Back now, pressure on its way. Into the hands of Pitts. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Option headed to the left on 1st down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Pitts brings it in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's another Cowboys.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons.
2nd and 3. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Slot man in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Second and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Walker on first down. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Walker on second. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll try and throw it here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack. And he doesn't realize the ball is already gone.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Motion man sent left. Throwing now from the gun. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And the defender comes away with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. They'll get this drive started, first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Big catch made, and he got... Doug Peterson with that veteran coaching eye. He saw something. He's got... All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Throwing now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. It's Walker on the option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Gotta figure out this third down here. Setting up a throw. Dell with the grab. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Caught for big yards on the right side. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys need some big yards in a hurry. To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 42. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Hits him on the in route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Second and 3 now. From the 38. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They'll throw it again. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. The drive picks up here, first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. He's gonna throw this one. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Fox now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And they really lean on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. They give it to him again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. 6 defensive backs out there. Falcons in the dime on third. Dropping back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. He's throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Third and long for him here. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Punting unit out now. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. He's got a gain of 6 there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit.
It's 4th down.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Throwing now from the gun. Connection made to Dell. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Walker now from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. Escapes a defender. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's tackled for a short gain. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and
Throwing from the gun here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First and 10, they're going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Connecting on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Throw on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Punt team on the field. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Third and a lone yard coming up. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Third down, 1 yard to go. From midfield now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Second and 3 now. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas. A give now from the gun. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Looking to the air here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. To throw here on first down. He's got it over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Throwing it again here. Cut out left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. All right, set now, first and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it! And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how...
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this
Previous play
was
is under
indeed a
review.
touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they snag some much...